So for today's video, we're going to be doing some testing on Assassin. Now, I really enjoy playing Manic Jack in Sorcerer, and I've been thinking about what it might look like to throw him in an Assassin-style deck. And I've also been wanting to toy around with the Mighty Conjuring package, along with Satanine, and along with Vigilant Ancestor, Dress Renegade, so on and so forth. So there's a lot in this package, and I'm not sure that in future iterations it's going to end up looking this way. I really wish I could fit more Mighty Conjurings in, for example, but at the moment there's only the one. And anyway, this is literally going to be the first 2 games I've ever played on this. This is the roughest of drafts. So, pretty standard opener for Assassin decks, if you will. The only real eye opener, again, might be Awakened Dreamer, but that's because we are running Satanine Courier. So getting above 5 power on a creature is pretty easy, along with Vigilant Ancestor helping out that game plan as well. And believe it or not, Manic Jack can get there pretty easily with Ward Crafter, Lesser Ward, his own Manic Mutation, so on and so forth. Queen Baronzia, I never know how to pronounce it, can give Manic Jack Guard, which will actually boost him a bit as well. So there's some interesting stuff here. As I normally do, though, we're going to just go ahead and jump into 2 games on the ladder with this list and see how they go. Again, win or lose. We're going to show the games, and mind you, I've played 0 games with this. I have no idea if this is going to be good or bad, so there's going to be some fun times to be had here, I think. And, alright, we're going to be going first against Scout. I've been seeing a lot of different variations of Scout floating around. I actually think we throw all of this back. As much as I want to keep Manic Jack here, we need 2 drops, and Manic Jack is, in many ways, a 4 drop. This is tough. I want all of those cards, but I don't want them in my opener. That looks better. If this Bolt was a Manic Jack, I'd feel a whole lot better, but here we go. So this is more mid-rangey. That is something that I want to point out, because a lot of Assassin builds accelerate the clock very, very quickly. They're burn-oriented, charge-oriented, things like that. This is not one of those lists. Alright, we're going to do our best to protect our trader here. So if you're seeing things like Daggerfall Mage, that's why. This is, again, a little more mid-rangey, a little more
They've no move
meat.
We can't anticipate.
Alright, so far it looks pretty defensive. Mummify's telling me an awful lot about what they're trying to do over there as well. Let's get rid of that, and let's go ahead and play a guard here to potentially protect our trader. And, honestly, just to give us a big body. Mummify, huh? Okay. It's 2 Mummifies down from our opponent already.
Surprise!
So, as much as I like the Queen because it attacks for 6, I don't know how I feel about giving this thing guard. I think we're going to go with this for now. And then we'll see how it goes. This might be a mistake. I probably should have just played this anyway. Oh, wow. Okay. That is kind of hilarious for so many reasons.
Out upon it.
I have many important things on my mind.
I'll just casually play on Kano, no big deal.
Of course I'm on your side.
I don't know what just happened. Alright. Double Incursion. Interesting. Hopefully we just generated enough tempo that whatever big flashy play they have is not great for them, because we still have good reach and a Mighty Conjuring next turn. so they can take out the Trader. And the Encano. Oh, okay.
Feel the power within you.
Relatively okay with the events as they are unfolding, I believe is the expression. Problem is, I actually don't have a way to get to lethal. Like, even if I lightning bolt this, that still only nets me 4.
She'll take you.
Right? So I think instead what we're gonna do
Approach and be
is
recognized.
this.
Surprise!
Alright. One shy there. So we have to somehow get 1 damage in. I think with our big warded creatures, we're probably okay. The fact that this has breakthrough is a pretty big deal, so even if they had Odaving here, for example, we're fine. And yeah, we're good. Okay. So, it's great whenever you build a new deck to start off with a win, but I don't know if that win was because of my deck or because my opponent played 2 Jigglypuff Incursions. Allowing me to play Encano and a Mournhold Trader on like turn 5 or 6 or whatever it was. Like, I'm honestly just kind of shocked right now. So, we're going to queue again. And now we're going to queue into somebody on Battle Mage in the top 100. So this is going to be much more like a real opponent. Alright, the Dreamer is a great pickup, and here's why. That allows us to potentially save Wardcrafter for after, so we can potentially ward our Manic Jack. Right, so we can go Dreamer, and then potentially Manic Jack into Wardcrafter mutation the following turn. Which I'm a big fan of. I'm gonna go ahead and do this over here, just in case they have like an item, a Crown Quartermaster. They would have to use a Ring Charge and a Lightning Bolt to take this out. Or I'm wrong. I guess this is a Battle Mage deck that could be running Rapid Shots and Firebolts.
I will have your head.
So that makes me a little bit sad.
Join us.
Alright. We're gonna go like this, and I think we're gonna save this because we might end up needing it on a Root Bender later. There was a brief moment there where I thought about putting it here or here to take a shot at Ward, because right now Lightning Bolt lets them pull clear.
I can smell it.
Alright.
Join us.
The watch is mine.
Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and get this in.
Go get them, Skywag.
Alright, so this will potentially open us up into all 3 2-drops.
We must protect our stronghold.
Face me, you face me, you
The treasure will be ours.
Alright. I like where this is going. Let's go ahead and do
Friend.
this like this.
I come bearing gifts.
Let's do this like this. And again,
We see you wake
develop another Dreamer.
sleeping.
Keep things rolling. If this ends up dying, we do have an Ancestor and a Renegade to follow up. Just to keep the second one rolling, but we don't need it. Okay, so performed really well that game, I think. against a powerful deck archetype mid BM. So I like where we're at. That's, I mean, rough draft deck, but we started 2 wins, right? I mean, I know I'm not quite in top 100 yet, but I was just beating a top 100 opponent. I think that the core in this is potentially pretty good. We didn't get to see some of the other cool interactions that are potentially in the deck, like the Root Bender drawing cards. Delso runs Corner Club Gambler, for example, and that allows you to pitch cards created from the Crown Quartermaster, pitch potentially Manic Mutation, or if you have multiple Manic Jacks and you've already like used multiple mutations and the Jacks are leftovers, then you can pitch them and feel pretty good about it. So I like the core of the deck. It probably needs a little bit more refinement, but it's a good way to start. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and until next time, may you walk on warm sands.